Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and today is the day. My wife Marcia and I have been married 50 years today. And I've blogged this week, and I've done this YouTube channel about things that have helped us make it to 50 years, things we've accomplished, things we're proud of, things we've learned to say that helped us make it, things we've learned to do that helped us make it. But today I want to tell you the absolute, I'm convinced, secret to 50 years together. It's loving God. It's loving Jesus. There have been times when we didn't love each other enough to make it 50 years. There's been times we didn't value marriage enough to make it 50 years because, well, we're like every other couple that's ever lived. Man, sometimes life's hard. Sometimes it's hard because it's my fault. Sometimes it's hard because it's her fault. By the way, more often my fault than hers. But sometimes life's hard because it's both our faults. Sometimes life's hard because other people infringe on us. Sometimes life and marriage is hard because of other people's sin. Sometimes it's just hard because it's a fallen world. Sometimes life is hard. Marriage is hard. And so I've talked about all the things that have helped us make it. But above all, the key is that we have loved Jesus much more than we love each other. More than we love our marriage. She loves Jesus more than she loves me. I love Jesus more than I love her. But we were committed. There were times when we looked and said, I'm not even sure I like you right now, but I love Jesus and I'm going to love you. And it always works. We always make it. We survive because of Jesus. You know, even now, after 50 years, we get up and walk in the morning really early. She makes us get up and walk really early. Well, that's our prayer time. We pray about our kids, our grandkids, us. We still pray for our marriage. We pray about our ranch. We pray about our ministry. We pray about the people we're trying to reach for Jesus. We pray about the people that are struggling. We pray about everything, our health, other people's health. We spend that time praying. Every morning around breakfast, I come back in from the office and we read a chapter out of the Bible together. Now, I know if you're in your 6th year of marriage and got 2 little kids, you're like, where will we get the time to pray together? I know, it's hard. But you carve out time for that. You find time to at least pray for each other. I don't care if it's a quick 3-sentence prayer in passing. You pray for each other, and you read, if nothing else, a verse a day together. You do something. And I'm going to tell you, because of our Jesus commitment, we're in church. I talked about that in one of the other videos this week, but church is important because that's where you get your encouragement, your strength to keep moving forward, to keep focused on Jesus, which helps you focus on your marriage. So because we're Jesus people, we try to do what God would have us do, and we believe that stay in our marriage and work even after 50 years to make our marriage better and stronger. Because of Jesus, that's where we've learned to help so many other marriages. If nothing else, to say, look at us, we're an old couple, and we make it, you can make it, and we want our kids and our grandkids to look at us and say, you know what, that's what a long marriage looks like. And so I don't know how many more years we've got. We're obviously way past most of our years together, but you know what? I think our 51st year may be even better than the 50th. It continues to get better and better and better. And the secret of that is to love Jesus much more than anything else. It's why our marriage survives. So, that old thing you hear about us, if you want to hear about Jesus, go find Steve because he can really talk about Jesus. And that's true, I can really talk about Jesus. But it's also true if you hear this. If you want to see Jesus, go find Marcia because she does for Jesus and for people. And you know what? That makes us a really good team. So I tell people sometimes I think God puts people together because not just to make them happy, because he wants them to do great things for the kingdom. And so I think in a lot of ways he put us together to be, well, because of Jesus, a power couple for the kingdom that makes a difference. And we have. And I've been thrilled to do 50 years of life with Mimi. I love you. Happy anniversary. Let's see how many more years God gives us. And let's spend those years doing the Jesus thing, just like we always have.